Welcome to this explainer, where we're diving straight into the invisible rules that literally power our modern world. I mean, think about it. You're probably watching this on a smartphone right now, right? A device packed with billions of microscopic transistors that are executing millions of instructions every single second. It's kind of crazy to think about. But here's the wild part. The fundamental mathematical rule that keeps that highly complex device from just immediately melting down in your hands, it was actually laid out way back in the 1840s by a physicist named Gustav Kirchhoff. It's absolutely fascinating when you realize that a 19th century law is still acting as the unbreakable, invisible backbone of 21st century microchip engineering. Without it, modern technology as we know it simply wouldn't exist.
So let's really think about this for a second. When you consider the sheer scale of a modern motherboard or maybe an advanced GPU, the complexity is, well, it's truly staggering. We're talking about intricately layered silicon with millions of tiny electrical connections. So how exactly do engineers manage thousands of interconnected pathways without introducing catastrophic errors? I mean, when you're routing power across something that dense, trial and error simply isn't an option. You absolutely cannot afford to guess. There has to be a structural framework, right? A guiding principle that allows design software to predictably balance and allocate voltages across these massively complex networks, long before a single piece of actual hardware is ever manufactured.
Well, the secret is that they rely on a rule that honestly sounds almost too obvious to even be useful at first glance, but it's actually an incredibly elegant and unbreakable mathematical anchor. What we're really talking about here is taking a fundamental law of physics, specifically the universal law of conservation of energy, and translating it directly into a strict, workable engineering constraint. By anchoring their designs entirely to this one principle, engineers can mathematically guarantee that these intricate, multi-component networks are going to behave exactly as intended. It brings total order to the design process, making sure energy is perfectly balanced throughout the entire system.
Okay, so let's get into the main event, Kirchhoff's voltage law. Officially, the rule states that the sum of all voltage changes around any closed loop in a circuit must equal exactly zero. I want you to really visualize that closed loop concept for a second. If you start at one specific point in a circuit, follow the copper traces through various components, and eventually arrive right back exactly where you started, the total change in voltage along that entire journey is mathematically zero. Like we touched on earlier, it's essentially the law of conservation of energy, just wearing an electrical disguise applied specifically to the flow of charge.
To make this super easy to grasp in a practical sense, just think of it as incredibly strict energy accounting. A circuit simply cannot use energy that isn't there to begin with, right? Whatever total voltage a power source supplies into a closed loop, say from a battery, it has to be completely 100% accounted for and spent by the active components existing within that exact same loop. And honestly, it doesn't matter if those components are high-performance microprocessors, heavy-duty graphics cards, or just massive LED arrays. The rule remains absolute. The energy supply must perfectly match the energy demand across the entire closed pathway.
And it all comes down to zero. In this strict system of energy accounting, there is absolutely no leftover voltage floating around unaccounted for. You never reach the end of a circuit loop with a little extra voltage mysteriously spilling over. It perfectly balances out to exactly zero around the full loop, every single time, no exceptions. And you know, that zero, it's absolutely vital. That absolute predictability is the foundational mathematical guarantee that makes complex circuit simulation software, the kind used to design everything from your smartwatch to a supercomputer, even remotely possible.
Now, I know what you might be thinking. The math here is basically just advanced 5 plus 4 equals 9. But don't let the basic arithmetic fool you. Yes, in a straightforward loop, if a power supply is putting out 9 volts and the first resistor uses 5 of those volts, well, the second one absolutely must use exactly 4. But the deeper real-world insight is how this simple principle scales up. Engineers take this exact zero-sum logic and they plug it into massive mathematical matrices to simultaneously solve for thousands of unknown variables inside complex microchips. So this basic grade school addition actually scales all the way up through linear algebra to solve some of the most intricate engineering challenges on the planet.
Because engineers know for a fact that every single loop invariably sums up to zero, they can leverage this rule algebraically to work backwards through a design. It's like solving a giant puzzle. And this isn't just abstract theory, this is the foundational logic built directly into the electronic design automation, or EDA software, that the entire tech industry relies on today. If you know your total power supply, and you know the voltage demands of a few key components, boom. The software seamlessly uses Kirchhoff's logic to accurately calculate any missing voltages and determine the necessary unknown resistances across a sprawling device network.
By relying on this strict energy accounting, we can safely build and scale incredibly powerful dynamic systems.
Let's look at a modern electric vehicle, for example. You've got this massive battery pack outputting hundreds of volts, sitting right alongside incredibly delicate low-voltage dashboard sensors and internal microcontrollers. Kirchhoff's voltage law is exactly what enables engineers to design those intricate power distribution networks that seamlessly step down and route that high voltage. It guarantees that the heavy motors get their massive power draw while the tiny sensors receive perfectly scaled, safe voltages without, instantly frying.
So we've pretty much mastered how voltage balances perfectly around these closed loops, ensuring every single bit of supplied energy is properly allocated and accounted for. But that leaves us with a provocative final question that takes us to the next level of circuit design. We know exactly how the energy gets spent along a single path, but what happens when that path itself suddenly shatters into a dozen different directions? How do you mathematically track the flow when wires split, merge, and branch off across a massive grid? Well, that is exactly where Kirchhoff's current law comes into play, and it's the crucial missing piece you need to complete the whole puzzle.